Is Kaihura really back? Yes, Kale Kayihura, the former Inspector General of Police. Pardon me. Is he really back? And what does this mean? In today's video, I would like to talk about the rumors circulating, especially among opposition-leaning supporters. There is a leak in security that has given them some intel that, yeah, Mr. Kaihura, Kale Kayihura, General Kale Kayihura, the former Inspector General of Police, is back in the frame. What does this mean? Are you terrified that this man is back? Yeah. So I am going to share a video, but before I share this video, remember to subscribe, remember to like, and turn on that notification bell. I am doing my best to cover these elections. I want to start doing some lives. I remember promising this, but unfortunately, I've not yet figured out what is the best time frame for me to go live and have you guys come on and let us chat. If you're willing, I think it will be better for you to send me some messages. Maybe leave a comment if you would like to have your voice heard on these lives that I'm planning to have via TikTok, and I'll share the details of my TikTok. But yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Let's talk about what this means for Ugandans in these elections, if indeed Kale Kayihura is back. This is what one of the users thinks. I'm going to share this video and then I'll base my commentary on this video that I'm about to share.
My fellow Ugandans, I'm seeing now everyone is witnessing how the entire country are yearning for change. But are you people again aware we can still be used by the same ruling government in our own struggle? Ask how. Are you guys aware? These people, they are allowing Robert Kyagulanyi to move in every places untouched. They want to confirm, is the entire country starving? Having known that yes, we are starving, but again, we have got the right to make a choice of what meal we want to eat, which is seeing Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu as the only element of change. But still, we can be used in our own struggle to satisfy their need. How? Me, I'm smelling. And I want all Ugandans to open their eyes and remain focused and vigilant. These people, I'm thinking, I have a feeling that they are going to allow us to turn up in big numbers to vote for Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu. And if they happen to announce another person, they will allow us to protest. And now if we are protesting, they have an intention of letting the army and the police to join us in the struggle, to join us in protest. For us to think that they are with us, as we are here protesting with the police and soldiers, someone is taking over. Nga not Kyagulanyi. Simanya wa magezi gazi. Are you aware they can do so? So what is the plan? Kwanga wezi wanti the rumor which I'm hearing that Kaihura is back. Ate Kaihura ali takitiko nnyo. Simanya wa mumfuna kati gwe wande katakitiko. That these people are going to use advantage of us protesting, and they take what they call a coup. Someone from army or from police okuwamba. Naye, I want them to be rest assured and aware. There is no one gwe tuagala okujjako Robert Kyagulanyi Center wandeka Sentamu. And if we happen to protest and someone else take over, the protest must continue, not until Kyagulanyi Sentamu yali waggulu awo.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about the assessment of another voice that is, I think, it speaks for so many Ugandans? One thing you have to understand, if I'm to give you the record of Kaihura, he has described him as a very tactical individual. If we are talking about violence in elections, and we are talking about how militarized the police literally evolved in Uganda, we cannot do so without mentioning General Kale Kayihura. I know he was not the first military general to be the head of police or the chief of police. Katumba Wamala was the first military chief of police in Uganda after Kosi Odomel was relieved of his duties. So that's when we started witnessing the introduction of the military in our police. Now, when it came to Kale Kayihura, it took it to another level. It took it to a whole new level. He not only militarized the police, but he started creating all these militias. Remember Border 2010? All these militias whose job was to disorganize the opposition, to attack the opposition campaigns, to ensure that they undermine democracy at its very basic level. The record of Kale Kayihura and the fears Ugandans still harbor, they still have of this man being anywhere in proximity with the command of security forces, especially at this time. Despite the fact that he was once arrested, he's now sanctioned, he cannot travel to certain Western countries. And it felt like this was a point for him of no return. The fact that he is being mentioned, I think that Ugandans are justified in their concerns, especially with this video that I have just shared. If indeed it is true that the reason behind Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, the people's president, being able to campaign in different places around the country, could it be a poisoned chalice? Could it be a poisoned chalice? And for those of you who do not know the meaning of a poisoned chalice, let me read out the description of a poisoned chalice. It is an assignment, an award, or honor which is likely to prove a disadvantage or source of problems to the recipient. Yeah. There is something very suspicious about the fact that now he is free to move around. Because you see, a leopard never changes its spots. It never. A leopard does not change its spots. How is it that during these campaigns, His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu is free to traverse the entire country, different parts of the country? So Ugandans are suspicious and they are thinking ahead. I like this. This is why I started this channel, the Uganda Awakening. Ugandans are waking up. They can now tell apart what seems to look like a poisoned chalice or not. When your enemy hands you something, for instance, someone whom you've just had such a heated fight back and forth, invites you to their house, gives you a cup of coffee. I love coffee. That's why I'm using this as an example. Gives you a cup of coffee and your stupid whatever just takes this coffee without any precautions. Especially if this person went as far as, threatening your life and you just take that coffee without question. Poisoned chalice. Poison chalice. If indeed the plan is that, okay, once we determine that there's no way we can rig this election since the Ugandans are showing up in droves and it's a protest vote, everyone is voting Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. For the most part, there is no way we can rig ourselves out of this election. How about there is a coup. And as soon as there is any possibility of him becoming the president, we just take over. The military takes over. And the usual suspect in the frame right now is Kale Kayihura, the chief strategist. Are Ugandans right in their fears of this man's return into the circles of influence, especially from a security standpoint? Let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think if it becomes obvious that Kale Kayihura is back in the frame? What do you think this might mean for the 2026 elections? Yeah, my thoughts. I sign out. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this video. Yeah.